Now, it's a very special day today as Queen Elizabeth celebrates her 90th birthday. So to celebrate, we've been in touch with one of the Queen's former chefs, Darren McGrady, who would bake her the same cake for the 11 years he worked for her. And good morning to you.
Good morning.
It's very nice to speak to you today, and you very kindly passed on this recipe to us for this chocolate cake. So are we safe in saying this was her favourite cake?
This really was, and you know, she's a lucky queen. She gets 2 birthdays a year. And this is the cake, the exact same recipe that we'd make in April and again in June. And we just write happy birthday on there. And it was a really dark chocolate cake. So yes, this is the birthday cake. And the recipe actually dates back to Queen Victoria's chef, Gabriella Schumi. And it's sort of a family recipe that's passed down from Queen chef to King chef and so on.
Well, we'll let you watch over Phil when he prepares this in just a moment. Whilst you're there, I mean, you obviously don't work for Her Majesty the Queen for 11 years and be indiscreet. So I don't know how much you'll actually tell us. But when she's eating privately amongst just with maybe just her, or I mean, does she sit in front of the telly with cheese on toast?
I'm not sure about the cheese on toast. She does sit in front of the telly. But no, when she's eating privately, she'll sit. It'll just be small table, and sometimes she'll dine alone. Sometimes she's with Prince Philip. And then other times it's these huge banquets that they do.
When she's on her own, what does she eat?
When she's on her own, she's very healthy eating. We were always told that we didn't need to serve any carbs, so there was no rice or potatoes or anything like that. So some grilled fish, some grilled sole, salmon or chicken or something like that, with vegetables and a salad, and then the Queen would have fruit.
Incredibly healthy food, actually. Until you get to the chocolate cake.
And of course, she's also eating 4 meals a day. So she has breakfast, lunch, afternoon tea and dinner. So there's 4 meals a day, but she just looks so well.
Well, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
That's a lovely insight. Now you can watch over Phil, because were you trained by the Queen's pastry chef?
Darren, I was trained by the Queen's pastry chef in 1970s, and he was retired at that point. He was a lecturer, but he was a real stickler. And he cooked on Royal Britannia, Balmoral, and he always said to me she loved finger-sized chocolate eclairs.
Because I always thought that they're very careful about what they say is the Queen's favourite food, because if you say that, then wherever she goes, obviously very eager chefs are going to prepare it for her, so that's all she'd eat.
Yeah, that's true. She does that. That happened all the time. Actually, that happened with Princess Diana. I told the office that the princess liked salmon, and everywhere she went, they gave her salmon. So that's true, what you're saying.